welcome to the scrapping studio. Move my car keys here. Um, Thank you for joining me today for a special episode. Yeah, everything everywhere. I tried to clean up, but you know, I'm a messy scrapbooker. And I got stuff everywhere for that. So, well, today we are going to work through the Project Playbook for On the Bright Side. So, On the Bright Side is a new collection that Creative Memories came out with as a collaboration partnership with Amy Tangerine. If you don't know who she is, look her up. She's does a lot of her stuff I looked up are these beautiful, bold, bright colors, kind of watercolor pieces, just fun sayings, stuff like that. So if you buy the whole bundle, which is on sale through the 23rd, and you get 10% off, and this comes free, this Project Playbook, but this is the new punch, which is the Whimsical Scallop, and then there's a new trio, which is this little key, scallop square, and heart, which is really fun to use. And if you can hear a kitten meowing, that is my new kitten. She wants in, but she will crawl all over me and all over my stuff. And she's quite adorable. She weighs 3 pounds, but she is a handful right now. It's like having a toddler again. So this is leftovers. When you punch the scallop punch, it makes these little shapes, just these thin rectangles, thin strips. So then I just took this punch and this punch and this punch and made a cute little border with it. So it's another like scraps border that I love to do. And when you punch it, they literally come out this size. You don't have to do anything to it. I do need to put down a little bit more tape runner on this, but that was a quick, oh, now I'm gonna yawn. Quick and easy border using those new punches. And you'll need those if you're doing the Project Playbook, and you'll also need, it says monthly title stickers. When we get to that, I'm not using that because it only uses one of them, and I'm not going to open the whole pack for that. But it has paper, so designer paper, tone on tone, a matte, embellishments, monthly title, which they're right here. I haven't opened these. The stickers are clear stickers, so when you peel them off, this one's color, but they're clear stickers. And then you're gonna need a piece of pink raspberry, a piece of Island Waters, a piece of bright white cardstock, um, the Whimsical Scallop Border Punch, Key to My Heart Mini Trio, 12-inch trimmer, tape runner, and microtip scissors. And the microtip scissors are because you're going to be fussy cutting one of the pages. So I went through, and so what's really nice that they do now is they have a cutting guide. And so this is the fussy cutting for that one. But everything you need, it tells you the sizes that you need for each paper. And you're going to have plenty left over. And I've already made some pages that I'll show you when we're all done. And then this is the designer, or the solid cardstock. And this was all created by Amy Tangerine. So we're going to do project 1 today. So project 1, I'm going to put this aside, is you can make this a double very, very easily because you do have enough left over to make a double page spread. So this is everything you're going to need for that. So these are part of the embellishments. This is an embellishment. This is from the sticker, and I just cut all the stickers apart. It was easier for me to find stuff and use it for later. And then there is also, I don't know. Oh, I do. Yes. Looks like I do need to cut a key and then use some of these. And then there was one other thing that it looks like it needs is the arrow. And I may have used it on something else thinking I didn't need it, but If we find it, great. If we don't, I don't absolutely have to need it for this one. But anyways, I'm not going to worry about that. So we've got the base paper. Let me just move all this stuff out of the way for the moment. We got the base paper and the white cardstock. This is kind of, I would say, like craft kind of elliptical, polka dotty, and then the backside is this pink and orange grid. So we're gonna take this and adhere it, and this is just the bright white cardstock, and that is cut at a 7x11. We're just gonna put this right up here. It looks like it's kind of a little bit up there. So we've got, this is the first part. All right. Okay. And then we're going to need, and we can just kind of lay all this out because there's a lot of, it looks like a lot of pieces. All right. So we got this and then this one. No, wrong one. That's too big. This goes right here. And then we're going to need the flower for that. And then love this will go right here. And then we've got, there we go, wrong piece. So this looks like, and I might have to look at it closer. Oh, so she takes this and rips it right under, you know, kind of a little bit down. So we can just, and you can, so I ripped it this way so you can see more of the white. You could rip it the other way if you want. So I've got that on there. And then we've got this. So, and if you do not like all of these embellishments, if this is like, oh, this is way too much, you don't have to put them on there. You can take some of them out. So we got that. And then this goes like here. And then this. I'm trying to decide. Yeah, that goes underneath here like that. Nope, she's getting really mad now. She's got her face underneath the door. All right, and then that goes here. This goes up here like that. And looks like, let's look and see what we got left in the, I might have used the thing for something else, but that's okay. Not a big deal. We don't necessarily need it. Here's the arrow that I was looking for earlier. So the other part, I don't know. It almost looks like we can just use this and then just cut it. Cut this away from there and just use this. So you can get creative on that stuff. So I'll cut that off of there and use it some other place. This looks funny, so I'm just gonna, and I'm sure I'm not even using the right piece. It was a different one, but we are improvising because we can hide some of this stuff. Okay. Hide that under there like that. Looks good. Get rid of these little scraps for that. All right. Okay, so, and then this looks like it has just a regular 3.5 photo. So I'll need to get one more out of the thing. These are part of the scraps. Nope. I know I got, it's just Let's, oh, there we go, 3.5. Looks like 3.5. I wonder if we can do 4. Let's try 4 and see. So you don't have to absolutely do everything that it says. You can adjust. So it doesn't look like the 4 is going to be too big. So we're just going to do that. All right. So let's just kind of start putting some of this stuff down. All right. Let's see. I just want to make sure I get this. All right. And then we'll put this underneath. Just like that. All right. I hear you, kitten. All right. Let's do a little strip of that. And that goes right there. And I'm just using these as placeholders for now. Until I need that. All right. And then this guy can go right here, directly underneath. And I have it up a little bit higher. And then let's do, let me find my foam squares. All right. Let's do that. I'm going to have to get another pack out soon. All right. So here is foam square. Put those off to the side so I can see what I'm doing. So this one goes just kind of right there. And then the key, I'm going to use this. And these, if you've seen my other videos, these, I just get these from Amazon. Right. And what's kind of nice is they're just nice and skinny. And so I can give dimension to the whole one. All right. There we go. And just trim this one. This takes a few moments to get them all. And you don't necessarily have to pull off. Oops, that went flying. Let's see if I can do that. And then one, just need a little bit more. These strips are nice because they just come on a sheet. And you can just cut them to whatever size you want. They're kind of bendy too. So you have something that's curved, that's skinny, that helps too. So I'm just gonna pull the one. All right, and then it has the arrow going down like this. There we go. All right, let's get this guy. If you didn't see, the jumbo tape runner is back in stock for both the regular and the repositionable. I did see people comment that they were having some issues with it, like it kind of can thread back on itself. And I do have a video. If you go on my channel, there is a video that shows how you can fix that. You're always welcome to contact your advisor to tell them that, okay, this is broken, this doesn't work. It's like rolling up on itself. You can always do that, but this way you can fix it and kind of keep going for that. So, all right, this we're gonna um, like that. And then, let's see. Probably have that a little bit lower than it needs to be, but that's okay. So I am going to give this some dimension. This one. let's see here. I want to do that on that side. Do that on this side. These are just foam. Oh, it says Scrapbook adhesive, but they're foam. They were foam, like thin foam sheets that I just cut up. I don't know where I got them, but I've had them for a while. Okay, so stamp of approval. Put that right there. All right, and then there's this one and this one. All right, what happened to the you and me? I know I had it. Uh-oh, here it is. Okay. So let's see where we're at. This guy. Find the. There we go. That's all weird. There we go. Okay, let's put this right here. And then enjoy the now. Can go right here like that. And then, let's see. This guy I didn't put like these. This needs to be up further. See if I can peel this off without like causing a huge problem. There we go. Okay, took a little bit off. That's okay. Okay, let's see here. This needs to like go right here. There we go. That's better. All right. So this one, I'm not going to foam. I wonder if I'm almost out. All right. So we have this. Let's have this going right here. And then the you and me. Foam that up. That was perfect. All right. I'm going to do that right there. And then the rainbow. Oh, there's a, I guess, do that there. Let's find some more foam. These are just sheets that I cut into my own little strips, so they work out just fine. Like I said, I found these and I'm like, I just need to use all this up before I like open anything else up. So on this one, I'm only going to pull the adhesive on the one side because I want the photo to be able to like just go underneath it. Save that little scrap for later. I have this right there. Okay, so then it has, oh, okay. It looks like it uses this one. Sometimes the colors are hard to see once they print it. So that goes there. One of these goes here. And then it looks like it's this one. And then we'll need to punch a key. And it has it in peach. Do I have a peach scrap somewhere? Let's see if I have any peach scraps. If not, we'll just pick a color of what I got. I got orange. I got pink. Oh, wait. Here it is. All right. So, yeah, we're not going to foam this because it's really tiny. It would be very hard to. It doesn't feel like... Huh. There we go. Here's the little peach key. Oh my gosh. flipped over on me. There we go. All right. Okay, let's see if we are missing anything else from this. So you've got room for journaling and stuff. Super cute. Let's push down. All right. I don't see anything else that we're missing. Turned out super cute. You could do some of the white strips and make those into your journal box for that. And that turned out super cute. This is, once again, is layout number 1 in the project playbook for On the Bright Side. With it, this is the collaboration with Amy Tangerine, so be sure to look her up. Once again, my name is Tracy Walker, Creative Memories Advisor in Des Moines, Iowa. Would love to connect with you. I will put all my description information. I will put all my information in the description below so that you can connect and get on my email list and join me for one of my crops in 2026. Thanks for joining me. Have a great day.